So you papa and pay your body the chain.
And your body I say.
Yeah, the body say. So I had what you for national phone on Facebook. 18 Musha Adom FM. Mudian yeti.
Yeah.
Radio, it has results. Yakasa. Ekumpa. Last week, Ochina na wachina menia Anthony Nupunu.
Yeah.
Na ye was a asempa. Ye can be about motorway. Ye death trap. Man who's power motorway so. Na idea na edi enya bebre. And pay me by my own so ma fix back. The trust no ye besrom na omunya ni intentem. Enye se baba tan radio so ya kasa ansa no makoye. De bia mundumani ehwa de. Ye giska e wo moto woni so. Na ye twema nipa ahwere ni
Adom FM
ansana na de fata de se ye baba ba ye na ya be ya na. Enye sa na tie. Omo maintenance budget. They should move around. Bibi asay nyina no yesese famaye. Ansa na motorway expansion be ba no. Problem was to be a man who was portal can get be nyina no. Ye fixing maye. Former president, the junior brother, Ibrahim, the company who even saying, your man the contract on the motorway is who free tema engineers and planners. Thank you very much. Who free clag on now back towards the abattoir. On the right side was the metabiasha form on Namutu. We don't know yes, our problem, so fixes our problem. And also, yeah, Kaomo. I expose you also a B. Mamon train. Maybe a problem the woman to Nina from Tema. Ako crime, fitting crime, a batema, Yenshini and Sissy and Famaye. Nam motorists are a Nam Sunyanano, and you're comfortable. And yes, idea, or Metiana be Bonnie be easy. And if for now, ever bomb, but so said they are Kayano, or Motino Supem, but they are ongoing, they are doing it, Omunian in Tam, Nabi a portos Nema who's the one you and Tia Domasi.
I don't title Glover made us a baby. Anthony Nupanu.
Was he?
Memoir Crabba.
Yeah.
Bibi Abokodia.
What they are doing.
And you. Oh, call for national organizer.
Yeah, Yami Adom in Cromwell.
Obeko.
I shall be there.
Obeko.
I shall be there.
Amen.
Okashala, Mentiasia. And I'm saying, shall. As a Woodjam.
Papim.
Our winning.
Because Mpensenpensenmu party in Bapa.
And to Oka, I shall be there. And I just say, Akonyanu creme nada.
Yami a hunding. Na Humbambo. Ni Mobron. Any na quanchre. Minim say Obeka NDC for Akuma. Say Mrene Dua. Ombehwe ni mahwe say Abranki Fata say
Adom FM
no abwa party nanu ahonde ahobrase ni ndiemu ema edi nyama esi akwemu yie eyi baomia amase di obebe bia ni MPP fe Ghana akonya no suma papa abedi akonya ama Ghana fo nya ho faso meche tiefo na hwefo nyina na maka aso Ibra penny titles the so sampa so me be me who say much improvement and you better director general in Crawford so mutie ya supemu say na you are here more motorway no so pa and then I think the motorists were flowing very very fluid because either to na very akuma etiakuma because utom sanwa unye obi a experience was here kuma beto na adani bibi. But the must say who say Nancy who some blocky the Shama end of the motorway there. Yeah. Shama overpassing. Maintenance work was I didn't see war when I say. And no payment I didn't agino.
Really?
Meaning say you want to wear no. Contract no where I didn't. Let me say technology no use you know and yepa because the same spot na agino. And I believe they should go back and check it. Ni omwanye ni ye na the Adom fix here still challenge one. Omonkoye na Ghana for nyom mudidi because money has gone in there and we don't want it to go bad again before they will come. Enimeni no I think they can effect whatever challenge na ina asumdwe was akwan no so
Mate Anthony no kwano me da se bebre abusia to start with the the spate of armed robbery, especially omo use motorbike obehwe Sampa Valley around Wager say Yambushika na sike wom ni age yade tuo asiu so police ni a ando ankasa ko yiska about 31,000 Ghana cedis na ye bonity one name so tiom aha coupled with Chimota the ACCCC. Honorable Titus Global, indeed, these happenings, as it really...
It's a concern. It's a concern. Essence. And when you want to say, Anumano, or Titanus over Bonabono, no, so, or Yana means over there, or we shouldn't we. Senia opposite for a sea, a tomb who nkrom make sure say ombabo ye ho ban na kromfo yi so eye de omu ye no it needs a complete overhaul of their strategy adi ba ko ma obia any breye ewo emre na akotolante incident see ye no a young police officer na on board to ne bullion van no ma Ghana nyina original said Debbie. I was a bambo no munya ding. Yen kaibus and 4 years on that gentleman who was shot. But to be a rubbish in Quembiano must be really be condemned. For the Akoso. Me who was social media. I think anyone is baby. Na omutu there are about 3 motor riders.
Yeah.
And our traffic num. And I'm blocking. And you be just with some confidence.
Yeah.
You be a door. No? I mean, brandishing raffles. And I'm far. Second, I want a cannon. Obi Kraka James say quite a shoot to drive on the ground. The 9 back was a day. And with that bravery, a conforno Eddie year of operations now. Chese Yanya Dampari IGP and in a pump for no. Or some reversal of the na combat faswa. They will try to stop or minimize the level of armed robbery attacks. And say the horses jina vantage places for traffic control. Na the idea, but our numbers for money is how much is an ajunkwana open daylight robbery. It means so many police for no see a kind pa and the Emma police for no abembu. They should be more encouraged, they should be supported. I can't be a muhebia yadimamo canona ya kazena protective vest no mean binance the dibia mombi, especially on front line. Operations with armed robbers to TD, they are all protected with the body protective clothes, you know. Sending a tutuna entering come on. Your best republic so. Oh, if you're not womb, now we need ubiti ho, uni mejuma oye. Or sorry, obedasa, and I don't know pija nimu. Or connect to him or and the police can only act. Police can only be effective if there is intelligence gathering and information flow. The Mr. Police forum, so sometimes they give some sort of skebia for side information at the idea. Yes, idea no and koso wano. Na your man is ubi any acrophobia fear. Obetuma beteneto on the quiet. Na yebobo ni pedi dinu so my uncle can't police for uncle cannibals as much you because obi akacha me police for bi omo masuya de nansen ani ba ya nansen infa. There was one of the program starting higher mini kweku baby wo bia me chiao pa mafeno na police ni bi akowia I think 2-3 weeks ago, Munich Kuba, a brother say, ya, and the police in Afan Wakoya, Moto was a ding. You understand? Moto and never police station on Wakuya, you're calling them na raffle, AK-47, a shani them. And Jadiba was say, how does the police at these various stations monitor the movement or issuance of raffles? Because normally, we issue raffle, they record raffle, no, include the number on the raffles. You true? Me bodyguard be na me di deputy minister. Me call long journey. Okita raffle. Okay. Oko buku ni e dia mano. Okoba no dia koma dia koma. And we need to check the movement of all these raffles. E do baby omo proper inventory. Ne we say raffles na wo no. Sa na wa na ana bibi sisa wo. Ne hwe kwan be fa so a you will be able to protect ourselves. I feel so police for the beer, Omonik Acrofona Bakwa, a no more information, and I'm sure Muyeba. Madame for being a camp picture, and me say, police training. And Kolana ye train you because they go through psychological training. And before the training, you say, Akway or bus service in on check. Subana or exhibiting what training grounds or training or pure police service. So Uncle Bokro Noa or Bako Yibibi, ni Ejumano, na say, na bono. And declare no, I was here the initial. I am making sure, say, those who churn out of our police institutions are of the best people that we think we can have and believe, say, the tuition in some so Juma or Juma no Kama Ediaba. So fast forward. A police vono omo yama family. They are doing the best that they can. But someone doing information say konvowa. They are not machines. They are not spirits. They are mere mortals. It is a yenyara. And this is a police juma. I support the police anyway. Me support opa. If many can say anopa on matching MTT phone on one bit so. It's so tall. In the scorching sun, you see our police in their uniform, directing traffic, doing this, doing that.
But honorable, with all the police visibility, you who criminal, I didn't be emboldened young guys.
It's a risk.
You be on motorbike.
It's a risk. Young guys are taking on their own. It's a risk on their taking.
And for them to have that confidence.
Wouldn't you go say you want to be yet? Mr. Mopa and my young boy be bar mean chain. Madame Fo, Amate or you fire service, he's an artist. Or dropper. Or the younger be me fear, semi buano on me free I may call ministries at the back. I could show I need them for be and I'm the bammy fear with a little young girl. No. And I branted and said, oh, so be some question me. And I'm so fabra. No, so, what person me tuneful? Me tuneful. So, what person me tuneful? About Abrabo. Namate say, ni papa ne me. Na me see you. This is a young guy who works in Dubai, Waba holiday. And I'm catching and say, Obran Wara Obo. First of all, you must choose your own friends. And Namfawufano can have an effect on your life. So Woko Fadnamfo, Nanavono are not adding something to your development, but rather destroying her. And I was all doing because friends are over here from my childhood days, from the primary school to the middle school to the secondary school to the university and my public life. Mimi Pem Wasem. Obianim Zamida Maniating. Mpensenpensenmu and to mean to miss you. And the Anyanko Fa Uber Fano, you learn something for what done for now. Adam for no, no, so I swear then, beautiful. And this a who person who ye ni papa, then take a right decision on the kind of friends that you impart into your life. And the young guys no more is a big risk I'm taking. Almost they say they want to go into armed robbery, but the end result how is one day, Abansabekam. One day you'll be successful. Me fear. I'm robbers. My wife was on attack for 2 hours. Let me took her name. She lost that baby at that year. 2 hours. It 2 is so.
Wow.
They did all the operations. You have prefer before window no, and you be a door no, and you do room. So I can know what these guys when they come. And sometimes when they come under serious influence of drugs, who can show muntie? And the best they must depart from this life. And one day, they'll be caught up with the law.
Honorable Medase Asungeka, Honorable Titus Glover and Altain in Kano, former member of Parliament in my East Constituency. Anthony Nukbenu, a Greater Accra Regional Organizer, my NDC. Anthony. Robbery, I witness it.
Well, I think this is not a new order. One, because of the social media and other things, people can video these things and we are all seeing what is happening. Secondly, the installation of these traffic cameras and things is helping to monitor and get some of these visuals. So it's something I almost did, but this time the actions and the laws will really catch it up with these perpetrators. These guys are just daring. Say in the broad daylight, they can to me a movie to accost people in traffic, in road intersections. No, but what you said, the way the rate at which I'm moving, just said there is a link. Someone is feeding somebody with information. Because first one by Kobika said, "This is an art. We be a video, cinema be no more art. People were having that until the second, the third one by. So me, I believe say the police will quickly revise your notes, taking a different dimension to see how best we can get these guys off our streets, because a scare will be nipa bebree will be called a transactive business beer. Or you said, do I carry cash and other things? I believe maybe I do cry with e-banking. I don't know why people still go to the bank to carry heavy cash on them. I get him. So say any suma si John dia. You do bank transactions and whatever, so that it can even be traced. But most of the time, we do suma si John. No person be nya tracy suite transactions. So fiscal cash go make a go. And sometimes when you're lucky, when you these miscreants in society, now we be confronted with some of these things normal for us. And I always say, "Yene akonfona neti." We know them, but we are skeptical in volunteering information. Ebisu because of information or the way sometimes police for no profile information and the way they treat it. Sometimes one woman information you become a victim. So many people are afraid. Some of us have gone through that, but I believe say day in there the police is changing.
Yeah.
Again, so no, because some of them in the uniform are also part of these gangs. And they do, and pay say police need be on all counter. I the police, the suspect are to custody. Oba, on the suspect now called that.
Yeah.
Sell honum. Anyway, be in the soon. Look at how they train you for 6 months. You're more in service training. Would that? Why rise you to a corporal? Now still, we have you to burn. What kind of appetite for? What is it that you can't get it outside or you can't get it anywhere? Say Oba or that cell. Now we say be any hunting bosho. What kind of behavior is that? A bus here, young boni diun. You see police. Then the whole police institution, its name is in the mud. Are you getting me? And I think we all have a role to play to make sure say you best sanitize your society. We can't totally eradicate armed robbery, but there's a level to bring it down so that there will be confidence in society. So beyond sorry anopano or be two and a when him say me bambos room could be okrum, but senyama we pay 2, 3, 4. Na ye action be then nipa be na esro anope me koi me ba na any nyama, but I believe that action be akoso ashama. A Tracy, a bimu, ya knock you more down. I believe that alone send a signal. Me sometimes on the ya chinipa in an act committing crime, but it could do court so the judicial system to sometimes don't help the situation. So nipa no ye man punitive action, punitive deterring sentence be and or no benam society people say oh that's a way so aba and they become emboldened because of the drugs they use in the court no so sometimes my police for no so tu anamona say chi nkrofo they also act but court no be say na police for evidence no the prosecuting nipa no is not convincing. So, but is he concerned to say that people on remand? Be brain try to so, but more remand 10 years, 15 years. We actually no act, we say charge a de born on yet convincing. You take whatever action. So, yeah, we are fully behind the police service. I know they are doing a lot in as much as they have challenges with limited resources and logistics, but they can do more by purging themselves. There are a lot of the guys in uniform who are also not trustworthy. They don't have the integrity to be in the uniform. If it's by mistake they were recruited, that is why in-service training will have to bring out the quality. So you know who you are sending at which point. Obi or a called bank duties. Oti bank duties no informing armed robbers. We have a Twinsikawi. Suburban or the one. Are you getting me? So we must know who to place at where, which duty, so that they don't become informants to even create more societal effects. So I think this is the
Anthony Nukwenu, Bedasibebre, Hebusia joining us about 3 minutes after 10. Minim so watching share and share member Facebook now for more comments and I'm reading in now. Now mo sending me personal messages and also medinin a betuja. What joining Adom 106.3 FM. Dwaso Nsem Monday edition. The best rare and mabununa my imagine say motorbike. Sometimes I'm matching. Obonsen Crawford bed juma and feature no mo di motorbike sekan or mo di esi or mo so agege or mo phone ya best rare say ni nyina no say de me 2 guests na aka no ye mbo moding say ye be break ro no na se na aban no so juma na eni ho a aban no so be ma mabu na juma say de be ya kro no e be brase ye nto aso obeka ya anabodan kwaku boche ede all the 260 names MMDCs here Parliament or the Betuga. A weird and watching is also moko back to the assembly. Now moko pull it to 2/3 majority. When you 2/3 the NHS with them comfortable lead. But so far the any trim e Ashanti region. A Chima and Wabieja South. Or more are rejected or more MCE nominee. His Excellency Nanado Dankwa, a pound no call. Openini din de Michael Amua Ewuku. Na a banner saying so far rejection. The Fiasia Airway. Another titles global, Bamintio on this one.
Asampamidas.
Adom FM.
Yenina near Casse. It was a man penning a bombardier. Na the MMDCs na oyo mu ejuma no ebeba na omabetro mu ejuma no so almost every week, every month journalism mudi manu etumu bi timabufo so ekebi na sabra no na yenzu ya ba especially from the government side anu ya aban di babonte say na MMDCs in they are in their acting capacities. I was almost sure there was no vacuum. And the running say, oh, your consultations, or your security background checks, now they're doing. And then the question they train we now and a dean a BP abonting. In each, you know, there was the regional ministers of all the 16 regions, you know, Eddie in Shisha tour for the endorsement of the respective MMDCs. Mesre pa, because already in the Akechiri, almost 9 months is gone. Technically, I cannot 3 months. You call the last quarter for 2021. Over 2022, 2023, 2024 no, is an election year. And the FFA Bawa Yendi, any Achuman will be just south, right? Your best repa say, especially from Gitakra, may share social media, regional minister, and any RCC4, I engage all the assembly members and other stakeholders. Esra once there was Ramo, Mobia, and disappointing His Excellency the President. Na assembly members, no Omunko, no Monko Top Swaba.
Honorable, Mammy Mao information way, yeah. If a Chiman will be a gas south, and by I say, according to some of my party for any be a war hodl, more patches say there are some people at the corridors of power who are paying losing bonuses to the assembly members to vote against the nominees.
Said no more candia. Asemba, a hupa. Sankrofo you are losing bonus.
Yeah.
Say yen 20 nipa wenyenti. Then you are not helping your district, your municipality, or your metro. Now when I can say woman ye tutiano, na wonya wu nipa nebenya. Niko, say wu nipa no, a upese di mano, o mampenya mbuni di. Dia ne chere se wu nipa ne di bemano.
So what me at you and say what capacity.
What I say, and me patcher say, a yaw ne wo mu say yambo nipa ni dino. And you are losing bonus. Na sebio wankonya na chese wu nipa na umampeni bemano. Ye besre bebre. So wo na wo sa dwen e wo trim. Afi na ye beba umpeso aso a wo hye sumi ase e na wo ye nyama bi se ya. Let us not be selfish to ourselves. Omanpening sabi. We akwesi asempa. We Anthony Mupenu. So Uncle Sina nemu no one when the Jumana obey one person so. Enya wudinti, enya wunti, enya wunienti, enya wubiseninti, senuana. I don't think that is the best way to go. And the Mammy Fakunya was na mean say on number 7 phone yes somewhere. Because you are lacking development from behind. Omampeni ni panaba. Boa. Because losing losing bonus. Sabi. Will lecturers no mutu abadi ma who say ko assembly hono. Omuntu abama who say kokoji losing bonus president ubiba se mbabwa ningi ejuma. Yet to Obama will say MC na edin bano ubako buano ama wako twin development edi abawo electoral area edi abe yejuma sanity asema medibida ubashi boy electoral area and at the municipal assembly sabreno side 3 side 4 side 5 side 6 side 7 side 8 side 9 side 10 me assembly member me na me year dentistry as an assembly me lobby ama year road from side 10 I want to be called dentistry Site 10, the John Deco Junction, all the way to Lomnava. Messiah Kenke House. Assembly member. Now Mr. Yidio Wusu. On no Urban Rose Director Watema. Me Lobino, and a Kenke House Quino, and a sign ye Court Road on also. And then Yamin Chadia. Maybe DMP. 8 years. Nama Momodia al lobby asphalt Ediaba. Unfortunately, me free swan son ye do committee 1. And now we cut the same 3 roads ma ye asphalt edi kubiso me nkose me kopeska me kopese me pedin ama ma ye djuma ene me ni ho no people are comparing. Everybody has a role and a mark to make so long as you have been given a leadership role to play. And then go do fuachi. Uyefuachi obi adwin boni bi owonti na obegiska enti wo koto abano assembly members no wo koto abano electorate for no omo wan giska free one semo because you cannot pay all of them. If the electorate begin to demand money from politicians before they go and cast ballots, can we stand it? My Tema Metropolitan Assembly, that cannot happen there. I have full confidence in assembly members and appointees there. Say dear fata, dear seno, ombe oma penine nunyam, ama uniodia bano, yakotoa baramano, ama yapesi Tema Metro, edia maye. And in your more cherina, omutua losing bonozono, yambe so masemdaji.
Mate Medasi, Honorable Titus Glover, as some drink count, Anthony Nukwenu. I mean, Brown.
Well, as I'm part, I must say, 260 assemblies, their power MMDCs. You can't expect, say, all will go to
Tony Stowe assembly.
No.
Okay.
Assembly.
Right.
Definitely, some people have reservations on character of nominees, competence of nominees, and other issues. Okay. Don't forget, say, before their election, there were assembly members who stood against Benito. And so repeating the same MCE, definitely you have issues in the party. And so I don't know, meaning background check Ben a regional minister or Rashid to do confirmation. You see, when issues are there, you know, your regional minister, that's what party executive and regional minister should do. So rushing in just 5 days, so confirmation, you sometimes get some of these results. So I will blame the regional minister and the party executives more for not doing diligent work on the people, because before your election there are issues. And this same MC has not been in good terms with the party people, and he has been confirmed. He had renominating. Such an assembly, you don't even rush to go for confirmation. You must sanitize the ground to make sure, say, at least Obenya the needed number of people. But when you go in this format, you sometimes get some of these results. And the regional minister and his party should bow their head and shame for not doing good work. We share this week Bebrina Bekoso and Greater Accra. There's a elaborate timetable as to how Henry Cote and his team want to embark on it. I don't see much problem, but maybe 3 assemblies. I mean, maybe say problem. Maybe confirmation will be a little challenge. Maybe Adom East, Adom West, and Ingo Pram Pram.
The challenges were home.
I see, because people are not happy with their nominees, and even within their own party, and from even our side. But all other assemblies, I can say, with the interactions we've done from our side, pro NDC members in the assemblies, they have full confidence in one, and how many reservations be here, and I can see maybe they will not be getting 100%, but they'll get the needed to tell that.
Okay.
I will confirm you, but I can. Me assembly Punkataman, so I can be assured, say 100% for the nominee that has been given to the assembly.
Oh, okay.
And all depend on cooperation, all depend on relationship, because so only Kofuti mention bis na only good relation with people la. Within Betodra, definitely people have reservation. So for me, any fierce reservation from even the MPP in my district. So, and we as a political party, so any problem, we are contesting as a parliamentary candidate there. There was that friendship. After that, he is a member or your MBP ni but only NDC ni issue. And in the diabetes you hear little nothing at all.
Okay.
So we need to drag him. I've interacted with the elected members. No, we have majority in the assembly. We've interacted with our people.
Now I'm in the assembly and I'm partisan. Now I'm majority of assembly.
So nipa be a partisan. Nipa be a partisan. Concept in a partisan. But nipa
okay.
Nobody can say we don't know each other.
Okay.
So I see some sanity back Greater Accra. Other regions, no, I may not know, but it will depend on the regional minister and the party crop of team. Hand of friendship on be extended to the NDC members of parliament in those regions. Interactions on Binya, then they can also zoom on those who are pro NDC in those MMDAs and then regions. Then I believe they go in there and the right thing will be done. That alone minimizes the cost of enticement. Say people are putting cuts. One might say, yeah, you confirm you.
Yeah.
When there's a good rapport, when there's a good relationship, that friendliness will be any who back says MC we yeah say you can confirm me. But say who say you know me na me regional minister, I can do what I will do without engaging the other party. Henry Cote before engaging going out with this timetable, he reached out to NDC members of parliament, he reached out to other people that he feels let me get this cooperation. And then I believe he's getting that rapport. On Sanka, maybe or issue timetable, there can be some noise all over and fiat all over. So people should emulate how to deal with people. We are partisan people. In as much as we believe that Ghana must move forward, we are partisan people. And your approach will let my heart calm down to work with you. But we are also new. They want to do your thing. We can also be back and flex this more.
But Tony, maybe so this concept of paying losing bonuses, you know,
and we're free MPP for no, because
about my time now, so now.
It might happen because you see, everybody has an interest. Nipa be bring our interest, or Nipa, because political parties no interest, parochial interest. Dudwana na home. Eti wash time I did delay. You can wait me and envisage the back and forth. Me Nipa see, was you say see, was you say see. Enti aban say no, people will do so. And don't forget that there is this rumor across to say some people were rejected because they were perceived to be Alan fashions. So you can know the so all these things must be well put together from their own side, because NDC ni be NDC called back to be losing bonus. Losing bonus. Maybe on our tatos on the cost was the central side. I think almost in Konya they need to do more so that they don't get there, and that side will also, because that alone I think 31. No, the Tema Central 11 assembly members and something like that.
They are Tema East is 10 and they are 11.
Tema Central 11 electoral areas. I get him. So side 11 on Boon Jusua, you can know what and out of the 11 then the same say 2 pen or more 9. So they need to do a lot of work on that side. Tema West, so my thing, but the lady may go through marginally, or go through. I don't think she will be rejected. May go through marginally, but that 3 assembly at that east, at that west, at that Ningo Pram. I see a fierce confirmation going to happen there, and I think that's why the regional minister is strategically, you know, why you one day instead of once all other 3 in a day.
Yeah.
But one day, because I'm saying one who are picking intelligence.
Mate.
Ebi musu there, ebi ayesu ebe tru ninyamo
Danny Martin, may I say?
Azamba,
Yeah.
they had Anthony Kayan. Many are agreeing to some extent. As I say, who are Bemwa? Opposition for normally they don't oppose to nominee Audieba. Normally it comes from within. I say na many opinion can be so for so you didn't nearby. There can be square or no so didn't buy any no. Buy people for now so because buy naba. So all you need to do is to compete with them. Now you're trauma no be you amount. But normally no problem is within. They said they are okay say Kofobi S38 Twitter losing bonus. Mama kai football fraternity. And say be one ya ko bobo na you losing bonus. But I think say a medicine say was a share. Say nyama we mu ayeye. Enfam for so be emba. I mean, what is the benefit? What are the motivations? So be the baby body baba ni say because enyemi will be fufronti yanko say no. President Ejuma na was say we a party bar. If you believe in yourself, you are a true party president. That's what Mampini do be aba. I mean, your duty is to support. Nani panumba number Ejuma na party no president in him NTA. Na we de ko shechiri na ko dibonia. Yami osho. Yami osho ndi ye besro mo pa se bibi edu ide emrenim ye besro na regional minister me bada eya mi hu anwode odije adwuma no oh no the regional minister me bada oh no at every time making sure say bibi problem will be obeso anontem to bring everybody together. And I like his involvement of reaching the people from the other side, the NDC. Onto an among keke. And among be able to be he make sure say on you may discuss it to get their input. Sometimes invite them in to come and sit in the meeting. Because it's not about the region. And yeah about politics. But the all I'm sure say a photo be a demand biano or fan was supem. I don't know one and Wajiding as the darling boy of the region because he's doing a fantastic job. He has respect for everybody. He listens for everybody. He factors the input, every individual input. I bet Buano, I'm an Ejumandi Akosono, Akoso Diamano. Or Shell, I think Sunday, he met all of them. All the assembly members in the region. Saying, Imbra, baby, a problem will be near Shredder. Say, Wunqua was won't tell you now where they are. And I wouldn't win Yamin. I think that the regional minister Henry Quote must be commended with the RCC. And in the team no come faswa to make sure say Greater Accra will have a total. I mean, it's a Twitter say everybody should pass through. Say and a typical example to what Tony Koyana. Adan Sarah Diana Mekobi. I witnessed what happened on 2 occasions. I reject kakran and son of them. We don't want to go to that extent. Honorable Doyo is an experienced politician, very respected leader in the house. She's ready to come on board to assist. And Tomunina Mbwa na Adandiano, na do you cry on Dienim, na Yenya da East, Yenya da West, Yembeka Ningo Pampam, Nye Fe. It's about the development of our districts and our assemblies.
Martin, Honorable Tatos Glover, may I say, wrap up comments, Tony, just a quick one, 30 seconds.
Yes, we pray for a good week. Want to have a very serene Greater Accra. As he said, the last time the real course was Medina and then Ada, people were not happy. This time around, we don't want the involvement of who be national security to come and handle people again. I think the members of the assembly also they have their head on. Say hinti or what. And I believe the treatment the lady gave Doyo after that confirmation ran up to the election, and now man Kofu erase certain tempers. She should know say she's come to serve people again. Say Nyami Adom ne bro yes amana man stab people at the back. When you do that, you breach confidence because though you did Nipa the last time, she never opposed, even though members of the party opposed her nomination. Doyo never opposed, but after that, she didn't treat Doyo well. And I believe the regional minister need Doyo. I have interaction. I always been supreme, but the lady must be spoken to. But she's young in politics. As I know, try and Sege on any party for crap on the raising issue. So, but I believe before that, in the bedroom. And because the regional minister with your intelligence into the Omakotu last crown, so that by then we would have sanitized the grounds. And then the 3 assemblies, for Ayasu Central, they unopposed into on the Agbena, Agbena seniors, Agbena junior brother, into on there, no problem. I believe we'll have a good week in the region, and not 2 minutes, they should watch their back. Obina. Approving power their mom. Sisiano, 1 year is gone. They have a challenge in the various districts. All they need to do is to complement the effort of the regional minister so that we can have a greater Accra area that everybody will be proud of. Because your challenges, Tony
Mate,
but don't forget the role of my younger brother, Honorable Sam George. He's also a force.
Well, Fabian,
you are
far from the mic.
And also, he's also a force. Uba Ningo Pramprama. And also, Roger Minister Nino Makasa. And Tim Masirano Pa say on funding him to make sure say, and also near Sam Ningo Pramprama. So, only by fem. Then this young new entrant, Joti. And also Mboa.
Oh, I tell you, the 100% is already there, so no problem there.
Come on.
Right. But I say,